friends, today we have to see the process of reverse osmosis. You might have idea about reverse osmosis because this RO, reverse osmosis, it is used on a very large scale, not only in the up to our house level but also in the different industries or in schools, colleges, on commercial level. Now today we are going to see what is this actually reverse osmosis is, or what process occurs inside this particular reverse osmotic type of cell. So here there is a diagram of reverse osmosis cell. Now we know the process of osmosis. In case of osmosis, there is a two different substances or two different solutions of different concentration, and it shows the flow of the solvent from the solution of lower concentration to the solution of higher concentration. So that process is called as a osmosis. But here we have to just go opposite to that. It means that whenever there is a concentrated solution, we have to show the flow, or that flow should be from concentrated solution towards the dilute solution. So that is called as a reverse osmosis, and this is possible by using a pressure which is called as a hydrostatic pressure. Now just in excess of osmotic pressure we have to use a hydrostatic pressure, and wherever there is a sea water, this hydrostatic pressure is from 15 to 40 kg per square centimeter. So such a large pressure is to be used, and to clean that particular water or carry out the filtration. Now actually what process or what that reverse osmosis cell is, that we will see now. Now in construction, particular construction, we will see what is there in this reverse osmosis type of cell. Here there is a large container which is cylindrically placed, and at the central portion of the container there is a semi-permeable membrane. Now this semi-permeable membrane, it is a perforated sheet which is affixed by a cellulose acetate film. Now in these days recently, that cellulose acetate is replaced by some type of polymethacrylate or polyamide type of polymers. Now here you can see that there is one pure water outlet, then this pure water at the lower compartment, while in the upper compartment there is a sea water. One piston is fixed on the upper side, and through this piston pressure is to be used or applied, and that pressure is a hydrostatic pressure. So this is about the construction. Now next is its working. Now in working, what happens? Whenever this hydrostatic pressure is applied from this particular piston, what happens? Though different other than the ionic, non-ionic, molecular, silica type of impurities, only the solvent is passed. So only the free solvent is passed through this particular membrane, and it moves toward the lower side. So by using this pressure, through this piston, those where sea water is there and different type of impurities with that different type of salts are there, so that salts get just remain in this particular compartment, while only the water, which is a totally, we can say that a pure water, is passed through this particular compartment. So this particular reverse osmosis cell is having its importance or significance. It is also because that it is having a very low maintenance cost. Only maintenance cost is due to this semi-permeable membrane, because whenever it gets exhausted, it is to be replaced, and generally the time interval for replacing it is 2 years or more, and it will require a very short time like 15 to 20 minutes for the replacement without any interruption for the that filtration process. So in this way, this is a very important process. Then after that, this process is also, this filtration is also called as a super filtration or hyper filtration. It is because it shows the filtration of totally ionic, non-ionic type of impurities, then different silica type of impurities, then on molecular level also high molecular weight ions are also removed. Only solvent flow is there. So in this way, the reverse osmosis process occurs, and this reverse osmosis cell is having such type of phenomena inside it. So it is also important according to our exam point of view, or our study also, and for generally also we should know this particular process of reverse osmosis. Okay, thank you.